Bloodborne, a game with many mysteries and lore to be uncovered. In this series, we will uncover many who have not been talked about or that are very complex. But first, let me educate you on some lore. Bloodborne takes place in Yarnan, a city that blood healing was very usual, but this blood healing turned people into beasts, so hunts were created to stop them. Hunters were people who hunted in these hunts. The one that we'll be talking about today is Ludwig. I will explain more about him as we go. The mystery that we'll be talking about today is the blood-drunken hunter's eye, and who does it belong to? This is very hard to know for sure because many of the evidence is on items, descriptions, and inferences. This is why I will show one theory which is very good and with a lot of evidence. So without further ado, let's begin. This first theory is about Ludwig, his lust for blood, and eventually his downfall. Ludwig was the first hunter of the Healing Church. The Healing Church was the head of blood healing in Yarnan. Ludwig and many others became blood drunken and became a monster. He can be found in the Hunter's Nightmare as a boss. Now that you know a bit of his story, let's talk about the Eye. The Eye can be found in the Hunter's Dream and gives you access to the DLC/Hunter's Nightmare. The description says, the eye of a blood-drunken hunter. A hunter who goes drunk with blood is said to be taken by the nightmare. The blood-drunken hunter's eye is bloody, burned, and beast-like. The eye is also green, as you can see on its mushed pupil. Also, you can infer that the eye is very old because the hunters who are there are all very old, and the name of the DLC is Old Hunters. Now that we got down characteristics of the eye, we can see if Ludwig matches its description and characteristics. Ludwig has a green eye, like the blood-drunk hunter's eye. It would make sense that you got the eye of the hunter's dream, because there are many graves in the honor of hunters, so they might have used the eye as a homage to Ludwig. Also, Ludwig was corrupted by blood, as you can see by his bloody arena. Finally, Ludwig is very old because he was one of the first hunters.